हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू इवॉल्व योर चैनल। और आज का वीडियो हमारा एक बहुत ही स्पेशल वीडियो होने वाला है बिकॉज टुडे वी हैव अ वेरी स्पेशल गेस्ट एंड ही इज मिस्टर राहुल। एक्चुअली फ्रेंड्स, हम लोग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं एक इंटरव्यू सीरीज। इस सीरीज में हम लोग इवॉल्व युवा के कुछ एल्यूमिनाइज को इनवाइट करेंगे जो एल्यूमिनाइज बहुत ही स्पेशल हैं और अपनी गाइडेंस हम लोग के साथ शेयर करेंगे। आज के हमारे स्पेशल गेस्ट हैं मिस्टर राहुल सर। उनका एक छोटा सा इंट्रो मैं आपको देता हूं बिफोर स्टार्टिंग आवर इंटरव्यू। ये इंटरव्यू स्पेशली स्टूडेंट्स के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है बिकॉज सर विल शेयर हिज इनसाइट्स एंड विजडम फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स। Okay, so Rahul sir was an extraordinary student, all-rounder, and he was selected in the best institutes, that is NIT Suratgarh. After that, sir went to IIT and did his MTech and post-graduation from there, graduation and post-graduation. And after that, sir was selected for Harvard University, which is one of the best universities in the whole world. So abhi sir Harvard University में है and directly he has taken his time out from Harvard for all of us. So आज मैं उनसे कुछ questions पूछने जा रहा हूँ, जो questions आप में से ही बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट ने मुझसे पूछे हैं। उनके साथ हम लोग जानेंगे कि what is his wisdom on that. We would like to heartily welcome Rahul sir amidst all of us.
Thank you, Vaibhav, for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here with you and other students.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, the first question which the students are asking, most of the students ask me that, sir, you know that in India and in whole world actually, we have a pandemic situation where not only students, all the community are actually suffering and don't know what is the future, what their future will be, and they are in a very difficult situation. So as students, they are asking that we have a great doubt where to go in the future, which stream to choose. This is a big question. I should go in a science stream or a commerce stream or art stream. So आप सर इस पे कुछ guidance and wisdom देना चाहेंगे students के लिए? They will be very helpful to know.
Sure, Vaibhav. So yes, what I'm going to speak is based on what I have read in scriptures, based on what I have experienced in my life as of now, and what I have learned from my mentors. So I hope what I speak would be of some use to you and other students.
Sure, sir.
So coming to the question which you asked me, how to choose which stream to choose. So my understanding is that in different stages in life, we will always come across a time where you have to make a decision. And sometimes you have to make big decisions. These decisions have a big impact on our life. So whenever we look ahead to decide, we can always look these problems or this decision-making questions as first we can identify what all are the objectives to make the decisions. Because हम लोग ऐसे नहीं कह सकते कि हम एक डिसीजन सिर्फ एक ही नजरिए से देख सकते हैं। हमें कई सारे नजरों से देखना होगा और कई सारे ऑब्जेक्टिव्स के हिसाब से देखना होगा। ऑब्जेक्टिव जैसे मैथमेटिक्स में मल्टी ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑप्टिमाइजेशन प्रॉब्लम आता है।
Yes.
हम ऑप्टिमाइज करते हैं अलग अलग ऑब्जेक्टिव्स।
Yes.
तो फॉर एग्जांपल अभी जैसे जापानीज में एक इकिगाई प्रिंसिपल है। ये इकिगाई प्रिंसिपल 4 चीजों पर महत्व देती है कि कहते हैं कि आप अपना जिंदगी ये 4 चीजों के हिसाब से अगर डिसाइड करेंगे तो आप बहुत खुश होंगे। वो 4 चीजें हैं: what you love, what you're good at, what you can be paid for, and how we can serve the society.
Yes.
So if we can decide a career by which all these 4 can be together, I think that will be the best decision to make. For example, Steve,
I would just like to repeat for the students. First was what you like to do, and second what you love to do, and third is what you are paid for, and fourth is what you can do for the nation or the world. What service you can do.
Yeah, and also one thing is what you're good at also.
What you're good at.
Because we may love to do something, but we may not be good at that. So we have to see ourselves and check what we are good at.
Yes. Okay. So based on all these parameters, the students have to decide according to this. This is your
Yeah,
opinion.
because you'll see, if we do not love what we want to do, what we are going to do for our career, then it will be always, वो हमेशा एक भार की तरह होगा. It will be like a burden to do it.
Yes, yes.
बट अगर हम वो चीज करने की कोशिश करेंगे जो हम पसंद करते हैं, लेकिन बट उसमें करियर नहीं है, तो उसमें ज्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज नहीं है, then we may regret in the future.
Yes, sir.
And we should be good at, and best is if that can also serve the society. That is, we'll feel satisfaction if what we are working also helps others.
Okay, so somehow we have to find something in our life which we like to do also, and which can pay off us also in future. Okay.
Exactly.
So, were you able to find something like that in your life, sir? Some personal, if you want to share.
Yeah, fortunately, like when I was in my 8th or 9th standard, so I can certainly say I was a bit confused, but I think I had some intuition in me that okay, I think I like to do science. I want to do some research in science.
Okay.
And as I progressed in my life, like as I went through 11th, 12th, and in undergraduation, I think my desire increased. And at one point of time, like after my undergraduate degree, I had taken up a job, and that was paying me very well. काफी अच्छी सैलरी दे रही थी वो सैलरी.
जी सर.
बट मुझे वो सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं मिल रहा था उस जॉब में. इट वाज लाइक अ जॉब मींस वेट कर रहे थे हम लोग कि फ्राइडे कब आएगा. तो मुझे पता चल गया था कि आई कैन नॉट कंटिन्यू दिस जॉब थ्रू. मैंने जब ज्वाइन किया था यूजी के बाद, मुझे लगा अभी जो भी जॉब मिलेगी आई विल डू इट फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम बिकॉज दिस इज पेइंग मी सो वेल. But within 11 months, I had to leave it. And I think that was a good decision because after that, I pursued my PhD. And I can certainly say within 1 or 2 years itself, I felt so much relief mentally because I felt that I'm doing something which I'm more positive about. Which I'm certainly more comfortable for. Certainly, I may not. So maybe in our life also it may happen that we may not have very clear clarity, but at least some clarity maybe we may be there, like what we like. And there are mentors who can help us in better identifying this.
Yes. So second question which I want to ask personally from you, sir, is that we as a society, we have in our education system lot of focus in building the competence. We talk about so many seminars, presentations, exhibitions, and so many things all over the world. But there's very few people and very few schools who have this emphasis of culture and the emphasis of character building in their life, in their schools and organizations. So what is your say about it, the importance of character in the life of a person and importance of a character in the life of a student specifically? If you'd like to enlighten us on that.
Certainly, competence is extremely important. There's no doubt about it. People respect competence.
Yes.
And as we discussed earlier, competence can give us satisfaction. Competence can pay us.
Yes.
But simultaneously, we understand that we want to live. I don't want to use but. I should have rather used and.
Yes.
It's not like when we focus on character, we lose on competence. Along with competence, we also want is character. And now why we want character, I can just suggest, I can give you some examples. First and most important is, it can make us much happier in our life. It can make us much happier physically, mentally, emotionally, intellectually, spiritually. Having character can help us in all these levels as well. And like, whoever is watching, I'm certainly older than all of you. So I have gone through different situations. And all of you will understand that there'll be certainly many times in our life where we have to make there'll be critical times or difficult times when things don't go as the way we want.
Yes, most of the
For example, when I was doing my PhD, I was thinking, okay, I'll complete my PhD very quickly. And I was hoping things should go smoothly. But then there were hiccups, just like how it is common in research. Research में हमेशा वैसे नहीं चलता है जैसे हम चाहते हैं. Hiccups आ जाते हैं. तो वो hiccups कैसे डील करें, और वो हिकअप एक के बाद लगातार आते जाएंगे, फिर काफी डीमोटिवेशन आ जाता है जिंदगी में. बट दैट इज व्हेन कैरेक्टर हेल्प्स अस. सो आल्सो ऐसे क्रिटिकल जंक्शंस में हम डिसीजन जब लेते हैं तो हमारा मन बहुत विचलित हो जाता है. तो हमारे डिसीजंस तब हमारे वैल्यूज के बेसिस पे लेते हैं, जो हम वैल्यूज जो हमारा फाउंडेशन बनता है वो हमारा डिसीजन, that becomes the basis for making a decision. I can give you an example. मान लीजिए अगर मेरा कल एग्जाम है और मैंने थोड़ी बहुत पढ़ाई की है लेकिन मेरी प्रिपरेशन उतनी अच्छी नहीं है और मुझे लगता है कि कल मैं एग्जाम में अच्छा नहीं कर पाऊंगा, तो ऐसे क्रिटिकल जो, और हम लोग कोई भी किसी भी सब्जेक्ट सब सब्जेक्ट्स में परफेक्ट नहीं हो सकते हैं, तो अंडरस्टूडिंग है, तो सच दिस एग्जांपल इज एप्लीकेबल टू एवरीवन बिकॉज़ देयर विल बी ऑलवेज सम थिंग्स where even though you put effort but वैसा नहीं प्रिपरेशन है जैसे होना था.
Yes.
तो कल मैं क्या करूंगा अगर एग्जाम पेपर आएगा, तो ऐसे क्रिटिकल जंक्शंस में अगर हमारा वैल्यू सिस्टम सही नहीं है तो वी मे थिंक ऑफ मे बी लेट मी चीट द एग्जाम, लेट मी टेक चिट्स or let me take help of other students, copy others papers. Now what may think, तो one may actually fear कि अगर इन्विजिलेटर मुझे पकड़ ले तो क्या होगा. लेकिन कुछ लोग होते हैं जो बहुत शातिर होते हैं, जो समझते हैं कि आई एम वेरी स्मार्ट, आई कैन एस्केप. तो अगर वो एक बार सफल रहेंगे तो अगली बार आपको लगता है वो अच्छे से प्रिपेयर करेंगे उस एग्जाम के लिए?
No.
फिर से वो अच्छे से नहीं प्रिपेयर करेंगे, तो फिर से अगली बार भी वही सोचेंगे कि चीट करते हैं और तब तक करते रहेंगे जब तक वो पकड़े ना जाए.
Yes.
इसमें क्या हुआ कि उन्होंने फ्यूचर में अच्छा प्रिपरेशन करने का जो अपॉर्चुनिटी था उन्होंने खो लिया. तो ऐसे ही कई बार डिसीजंस हमारे जिंदगी में होते हैं जो हमारे वैल्यूज के हिसाब के बेसिस पे लेंगे, तब हमारा कैरेक्टर बहुत महत्व रखता है. If we have good character, we can be saved of so much useless anxiety, and we are simultaneously making progress in our competency. So character helps us a lot.
Basically, you are saying that, if I paraphrase you, that we should not take a shortcut route to easy way out of doing cheating and all. Rather, we should stick to our values and stick to the right principles, and that will help us in long run. Basically, you very nicely illustrated like this. Is this correct? No?
Perfectly correct, Vaibhav. So, if we work on long term, means like if I'm preparing for a subject, let me understand the concepts thoroughly. Let me not just cram just to get results from this paper, but if we make long term preparation where I understand the subject, that will be so much beneficial in the long term use.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. So we have come to the last junction of our interview. It is a short interview. So in the last, I just would like to ask any 3 tips which come to your mind, which actually can really help our students from their point of view, which can be most relevant to them as students. 3 tips you would like to give which can help them in their life in the future.
3 tips. First and foremost tip, it's very clear. The most important tip is about association. Now, association, yeah, sangati. Association can be at many levels. Association with our peers. Association is also with respect to what we watch and what we consume. हम क्या देखते हैं, क्या सुनते हैं, क्या पढ़ते हैं, ये सब association में impact करता है. And the association has a big impact. What would be our value system as well, which again comes back to the second question that you asked earlier, because the association we take in, that gradually forms our values. Obviously there are some inherent value system with which we have come up, but the kind of mentors, the kind of teachers, the kind of upbringing we had, that also has an impact. So similarly association has a big impact. And generally if you see, अगर हम देखेंगे, अगर जैसे मैं अगर फिर से मैं अपना एक उदाहरण देता हूँ कि जैसे जब मैं अंडर ग्रेजुएट कर रहा था NIT वारंगल में, तो obviously there used to be 76 students and I had a rank of 5th. I was among the top 5 rankers in the class. तो मैं कहाँ बैठता था? This is one good decision which I took. I used to sit, तो मेरे बैक बेंचर्स थे फर्स्ट रैंकर, थर्ड रैंकर and 6th ranker. And 4th ranker बहुत पीछे बैठते थे. 2nd ranker was a girl who used to sit in some benches aside. But my close association in my classroom was the 1st ranker, 3rd ranker, 6th ranker, and I was 5th. So the advantage ये होता था कि अगर मैं कुछ क्लास में मिस कर लिया तो बस पीछे ही है तो पूछ लिया उनसे क्या मिस कर लिया. और सेकेंड पार्ट ये भी है कि क्योंकि बिकॉज दे आर स्टूडियस, तो नेचुरली जब आपका पीयर स्टूडियस होते हैं तो आप भी नेचुरली पढ़ाई करने लगते हैं, बिकॉज देन यू कंपेयर विद देम.
Yes.
And the biggest advantage is they would not waste time in talking silly things.
Yeah.
Most of whatever जो भी बात करते थे, it used to be related. Most of it used to be related to studies. So the kind of association and also like-minded association, this also matters. For example, now we find there's a close friend of us who is very high in character. So taking his association, what happens is we benefit from that also.
Also inspired in our life to follow what they are doing.
Exactly. In fact, there is a very popular saying that we are what
We associate.
the 5 people which whom.
Five people. Yes.
You can paraphrase it again, Vaibhav, if you wish.
So it is said that if you tell me who are the 5 people you associate with, I can tell who you are. जैसा होगा संग वैसा ही होगा हमारा. So whatever we associated, we become like that. So
Thank you, Vaibhav.
Thank you, sir.
You're very good in paraphrasing. That's why I asked you. You can paraphrase better. Yeah, coming to the second tip. Second tip I would say is evaluating ourselves day to day. There are many videos like to make ourselves efficient in our work.
Yeah.
Them always suggest that you have small deadlines. तो अगर हमारा लक्ष्य बहुत दूर का है या बहुत बड़ा है, उसको आप छोटे भागों में डिवाइड कीजिएगा और एक एक भाग को कंप्लीट करते रहिएगा. And the same principle is applied, is there in so many phrases or मुहावरा भी से बूंद बूंद से बनता है सागर.
Yes.
तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि हम लोग हर रोज हम लोग एटलीस्ट ये हमें थोड़ा सेटिस्फैक्शन मिलना चाहिए कि मैंने कुछ डेल्टा प्रोग्रेस किया है, कुछ डेल्टा एक्स प्रोग्रेस किया है.
Small progress in chunks.
At least there should be some progress. This I can guarantee you, if we make this principle of making sure to do some delta progress, we can be very satisfied that हमारा दिन बर्बाद नहीं हुआ. क्योंकि अगर हम वो डेल्टा प्रोग्रेस करते हैं कि एटलीस्ट हमें लगता है, क्योंकि कभी कभी ऐसा होता है अरे ये मैंने ये कर दिया, अरे आज मैंने कुछ पढ़ाई नहीं किया, ये कुछ काम ही नहीं हुआ, तो वो आप हटा दीजिए. एटलीस्ट मेक सम, डोंट मेक द डेल्टा प्रोग्रेस रिक्वायरमेंट वेरी लार्ज जो हर रोज ना हो पाए, लेकिन ऐसा रियलिस्टिक बनाइएगा जिससे कि आप करके ही सोएंगे. एंड देन यू कैन स्लीप पीसफुली व्हेन यू मेक द डेल्टा प्रोग्रेस.
By delta progress, I think you mean that very small, some progress at least, some
difference, some additional progress. That is what I mean to say.
I just wanted to ask a question which some of our students are asking me, and I'm also facing this difficulty. Like day-to-day evaluation, what happens that I try, like I follow this 15-minute rule also, in which before sleeping 15 minutes I meditate on the day and what good I did, what something wrong I did, and I suggest my students also to do that. But it becomes little difficult over a long period of time to continue that. Like I did for 20 days, but after that I am not able to do for 1 week, and then the same thing, enthusiasm goes away. So like this, students also feel sometimes that if we are able to do something for some time, but then enthusiasm goes away. So what to do with that?
But what I do is personally, मैंने बहुत पहले एक बार पढ़ा था जब मैं अपना PhD कर रहा था, तब मैंने ये पढ़ा था कि क्योंकि अक्सर ऐसा होता था कि मैं 12 घंटे कंप्यूटर के सामने हूँ लेकिन उतना प्रोग्रेस नहीं हो पाया. तो तब मैंने रियलाइज किया कि 2 तरीके के प्रोग्रेस होते हैं. एक होता है दिखाने वाला प्रोग्रेस, एक होता है जो सच में होता है वो प्रोग्रेस.
Yes.
और जो जब हम PhD या कुछ मैथ्स या ऐसे जो भी कोई सब्जेक्ट है जिसमें बहुत फोकस करना होता है, जब वो सब्जेक्ट पढ़ते हैं तब हमें समझ में आता है कि द टाइम वी आर फोकस्ड मैटर्स मोर, नॉट द टाइम व्हिच वी आर जस्ट सिटिंग. ऑब्वियसली सिंसियरिटी, देयर इज सम एस्पेक्ट ऑफ सिंसियरिटी, बट देयर इज आल्सो एन एस्पेक्ट ऑफ हाउ मच टाइम आर वी फोकस्ड. तो मैंने तब पढ़ा था कि जो बेस्ट मैनेजर्स या बहुत अच्छे मैनेजर्स जो होते हैं उनका भी इफेक्टिव टाइम ऑफ फोकस होता है 4 to 6 hours. तो मैं अभी currently, and this is what I have been practicing, is that I make sure that in my day I have at least put 4 to 6 hours of focused effort. Any time of the day, but I have to make sure that I complete this. I put this much time of focused effort till end of day. And if I do that, I feel satisfied at the end of the day. So this is how I result. So जो मैं calculate करता हूँ अपना progress, मैं सिर्फ उतना ही time calculate करता हूँ जितने में मैंने progress किया. For example, अगर मान लीजिए मैंने 10 मिनट पढ़ाई किया, फिर मैं बीच बीच में व्हाट्सएप चेक कर रहा हूँ या फेसबुक चेक कर रहा हूँ, वो फोकस्ड एफर्ट नहीं है। सब हटा के मान लीजिए 30 minutes constant without any deviation you do. So if I can manage 8 of such 30 minutes, I think we do good amount of progress. At least some progress is made for sure if we do 4 to 6 hours. This is what I follow.
Thank you.
This is what worked for me. The third tip is not to waste time. Not wasting time means भगवद गीता में एक श्लोक आता है, कृष्ण भगवान कहते हैं युक्त हाव विहावस्य युक्त इष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्त स्वप्नो व बोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः। कृष्ण भगवान ये कहते हैं कि आहार मतलब खाना, स्वप्नो बोधस्य मतलब क्या कहते हैं स्लीप एंड आल्सो रिक्रिएशन, ये का बैलेंस होगा तो आप बहुत खुश हो सकते हैं जिंदगी में। तो इट मे बी इजी टू, तो प्रिंसिपल क्या है, किसी में भी एक्सट्रीम में नहीं जाना कि बहुत ज्यादा खाना नहीं है, बहुत ज्यादा सोना नहीं है, बहुत ज्यादा रिक्रिएशन में भी नहीं जाना चाहिए। तो द थिंग इज, ये जो होता है हमारा आहार और रिक्रिएशन, आहार और स्लीप है, ये तो हम मेजर कर सकते हैं कि ठीक है अलार्म लगा दिया तो हम उठ गए, आहार पे हमने कर लिया फिजिकल हेल्थ के लिए सही से, तो आहार मैनेज हो गया। मैंने ये ऑब्जर्व किया कि अक्सर रिक्रिएशन बैलेंस करना बहुत कठिन होता है, और अगर हम ये रिक्रिएशन अगर बैलेंस कर लिए तो हम बहुत खुश एंड वी कैन बी वेरी इफेक्टिव इन आवर लाइफ। यस, तो रिक्रिएशन मतलब क्या है? So people thinking there are different ways of how you can do recreation, okay? But the thing is there are good ways and bad ways of doing recreation. So if we can take care of this recreation aspect, measure our recreation and keep it balanced, it shouldn't go into extreme, then we can be very effective. क्योंकि इस recreation में ही अक्सर time waste होता है। और अगर मान लीजिए किसी को ज्यादा सोने की आदत है तो उसमें टाइम वेस्ट होता है। जनरली मैंने ऐसा ऑब्जर्व किया कि रिक्रिएशन और स्लीप में टाइम वेस्ट होता है, और स्लीप भी कंट्रोल कर लिया तो रिक्रिएशन में टाइम वेस्ट होता है। तो हम एग्जांपल देता हूँ, अगर मान लीजिए किसी को वीडियोस देखना बहुत पसंद है फेसबुक में या यूट्यूब में, और वो कोई घंटा देख रहा है, दैट इज लाइक टोटल इम्बैलेंस ऑफ रिक्रिएशन, अननेसेसरी एक्सेस रिक्रिएशन है। और फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आर दोस वीडियोस इवन यूजफुल टू अस, वो भी पता नहीं है। तो एक तो अगर हम अपनी रिक्रिएशन को एटलीस्ट टू सम डिग्री मेजर कर सके, थोड़ा कठिन है लेकिन अगर कर सकते हैं at a more and more minute level, the more we can do it, more efficient we can be. And if we can shift our recreation to those kinds of recreation which are useful to us, that will be very good. जैसे मान लीजिए आपको रिक्रिएशन तो जरूरी है, सबको रिक्रिएशन की जरूरत है। मैं यहाँ पे NIT, IIT, हार्वर्ड पे, और मैं अक्सर MIT भी जाता हूँ, सबसे बिजिएस्ट ऑफ ऑल स्टूडेंट्स को देखो, लेकिन मैंने देखा सब लोग लास्ट में घूम फिर के कुछ ना कुछ रिक्रिएशन करती हैं, बिकॉज यू कैन नॉट एस्केप रिक्रिएशन। देयर विल बी सम नीड फॉर रिक्रिएशन, अनलेस वन इज वेरी डिसिप्लिन्ड, वन कैन नॉट एस्केप, बट वन कैन डू दोज रिक्रिएशन व्हिच आर यूजफुल। फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर मान लीजिए आपके पास 1 घंटा है या आधा घंटा है, आप स्पोर्ट्स खेलिए, योगा कीजिए, मेडिटेशन कीजिए, दैट इज going to help our physical body constitution, and that later on helps us mentally and intellectually also. But अगर मान लीजिए आप वैसे रिक्रिएशन करने लगे, सिर्फ बिंज वॉचिंग करते रहे हैं या सिर्फ सोशल मीडिया कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं जिसका कुछ रेलेवेंस नहीं है ज्यादा हमारे जिंदगी में, so that kind of recreation, it agitates mind, it doesn't even pacify us, and you may always feel, you generally may keep feeling that hankering, मुझे और चाहिए। आप और satisfaction के लिए आप टाइम वेस्ट होता है, और तो we end up losing a lot of time. So I would say third tip is to be very careful about what recreation you do. Let that recreation be useful, even if you have desire to watch videos. There are many different kinds of videos which you can watch, which can be beneficial to us. For example, there are some videos which can be beneficial, can give us some interesting concepts of science or maths, or art, or drama, or musical instruments, or yoga, or dance. We can build them as hobbies. We can build such hobbies which are useful to us, which can help us. So essentially association, evaluating day by day, and not wasting time.
Not wasting time, you just said 3 principles. For our students, I'd like to repeat it. First is yuktahara viharasya, yuktachestasya, swapnabodhasya. So sleeping, entertainment, and food. These 3 things we have to balance. And in this also mainly recreation, positive and negative, both recreation are there. So we have to go for positive recreation, which can actually help us in our life positively in our future, which can help us grow in our professional life and in our personal life. So basically, this you told, if I'm correct. So thank you very much, sir, for taking out your time, precious time, and joining with us today. In future, we would like to again invite you to our channel and again share some wisdom with all our students. So I thank you all. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Vaibhavji, for giving me this opportunity. I hope what I said has been, at least if it is helpful even to one person, to some degree, I consider this as good utilization of time.
It was really very helpful for me personally, and I hope for the students also very much relevant. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Same to you, sir.